Okay, guys, I wasn't gonna record this one. It sounded like it was just a bad outlet, but digging into it a little bit, she's telling me. So right now it's a 20 amp outlet. Oh, this happens. Thing automatically locks on me. Awesome. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get used to this one with this proper manager. I keep on shutting myself in, getting locked out, and all these places. Okay. Okay, wait. Don't turn it on yet. So this is the bad one. I got the work order for.
And this one.
Wait. Oh, which one?
2.
And that one. Okay. Now. But you said he changed this one out already.
The guy did. The guy came before you. You couldn't fix it.
Well, it doesn't look like it was changed out because it's been painted with pink. So this must have been.
I think when he realized he couldn't fix it, he took it back.
Oh, okay. Wait, he put the old one back in?
I think so. He said that's not the problem.
Why? My goodness. That takes more work.
I think he did. I'm not 100%.
Okay. So we got no power going to it. She says once you turn the breaker on, it's gonna trip in a little bit.
I want to say it's the second one from the bottom on the right side.
Second one from the bottom from the right side.
I think it's that one, yeah.
Oh, well, there's power going to it. Well, I mean, the breaker's not tripped.
Oh, it will though.
Wait, did you just turn it on?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it working down there?
Well, it's on. Oh, nope, that's it. That's the one. These things are tricky. That's why I learned this. You have to it looks like everything's on, and you start tapping the stuff, and sometimes they don't fully reset.
So once you reset it, come on.
Oh yeah, I believe it. And if you're gonna be doing this too, just to give you a warning.
Don't touch it.
So I always get to the side. You never know. Look away. Okay, it tripped. Feels weird. Let's see. Yeah, this might be looking like a good one. Love me some troubleshooting. Okay, so this has no power. This has no power. And then
It worked over here.
It works. Oh, that's the fridge then. Okay, we got power there, like you said. There should be another outlet behind the fridge, right?
Right?
There should be another outlet behind the fridge, right?
Behind the stove.
Oh, you got a lot of stuff up there.
I think it's behind the stove.
Behind the stove? Oh, yeah, there's one. Yeah, there's one for the stove, too.
Behind the freezer? I don't think it is.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. So I gotta figure out how this thing's being fed. I wonder what's the beginning. Oh, before I do that. Ow. That's dead too. So right now, I'm taking these outlets apart, and I don't know, I'm not really seeing an issue. I haven't really pulled them out yet. I should. I mean, I'm looking for something like some wires be touching the box, something that would cause it to trip, or an out could be bad, and the hot and the neutral could be touching. That's why I just started checking continuity of the hot and the neutral with the power off. Nothing's really standing out to me. I don't know, I just started trying that. Always try something new. If you don't have the power off when you're checking continuity, you're gonna blow your meter up. Imagine if you have a cheap one or a good one. I think a lot of them are fused. I know flukes are. Okay. That's the one for that question. Right here. It does feel kind of funky. Oh, look at that. That's a little suspect. I wonder if the breaker's bad. Pulls back and then straight out. Looking good, good. Oh, slides in here. I want to try this another breaker. Try on this one. Just want to rule it out if it's a bad breaker. I don't want to start digging everything apart just to find out it's a bad breaker. Made that mistake plenty of times. Plenty of times. I should just be watching out what I'm doing. Come on, get in there. Just gonna snug it. Probably not a bad breaker, but I'd rather try. Stand out to the side. Huh. Really? That feels good. That feels good. Let me go get my cheater. You know what? No, we'll do it the right way. We'll get my meter. Good enough. Okay. We're gonna go here to neutral. We have 120 volts. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, you guys can see pretty good. I found a 20 amp General Electric. Just gonna insert and then plug in. Some people like to screw it in, then insert it, and then, you know, put the wire in first. I have no problem. I'll do it when it's inside. Oh, don't do me like that. It's the same size, it better be. Yeah, I'm just, it's operator error. Operator error. Okay. So now I gotta move that back now. This breaker hasn't tripped yet. We're good. Turn that back off. Make sure these breakers are off. How do these things even... Let's see. Okay. Good. Turn it back on. We'll go over there and test it out. Good. That is awesome. Let's see if we got power. Let's see if we got power. Where's my tester? I had power though. Did it trip again? Getting excited. Nothing. Is this thing tripped again? Don't do that to me. $121 volts. We got it. I gotta see, maybe a GFI's tripped or something. Here we go. This doesn't make any sense. I have no power still. Something is giving this thing power. It has to be GFI protected. Oh man. That's got power, that's different circuits. Where's GFI? Unless it's behind the stove, I don't think so. That's already powered up. Unless some dope took out the GFI, put it on, but these look all existing. Oh man. So I wasn't even gonna show that video. I was unsuccessful. Apparently they had another guy look at this job and they only took apart, I'm about to sneeze. Scares me when I'm sneezing and driving. Yeah, so they had another guy look at this and all he did was just, apparently from the lady, what she said. He took the outlet out, changed it out, didn't work. Said this looks hard, or he said this is really uncommon. Then all of a sudden he said he had to dig up the pipes or something, or dig up the walls, or take the walls apart. I get there and you know everything's a conduit. I'm like, oh, I can just pull anything, you know, it's not a big deal. So I finally narrowed it down. I changed the breaker. Now I have constant power. It wasn't tripping anymore. And then I was starting to think that my breaker was bad because it's not tripping, because the other one was tripping. But then remember when I tried another breaker. So I narrowed it down. There was 2 reds a black, and 2 whites, I believe. So I started looking, opening up all the outlets in the kitchen counter. I found the working GFI, I pulled it out, and I seen the pipe with the 2 red, the black, and 2 whites, and there was a red. I found it. I went for the panel, and I found that pipe, and I went over there at the GFI, and I found it there, which made me think this is. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this is on a slab. So, and I was looking at the dishwasher, and then I seen the undergrounds. They transferred from, looks like rigid to EMT. So I tried on both ends. Oh, I have power by the panel and no power at that box for the blue one. That's the one we needed, the blue wire for our circuit. There was no power in that end, which made me think that there's a break in the wire. So I tried pulling it at the panel, and I tried pulling it at the GFCI. The wire wouldn't move. Keep in mind, this is all solid, 12 gauge. So then I started trying to pull all the wires at once, see if they're gonna move, and I couldn't get it. I don't know if the pipes collapsed or what. Now I'm thinking about it, I should have probably tried to push a fish tape through it. I don't know if I would have got it through. There were some tricks, and I started thinking about we used to, when we're doing car washes, remodels, we would build new ones, and then we'd remodel old ones. So the old ones we were doing for these gas stations, there were just old school ones, and then we're reusing these undergrounds. So we would do all sorts of tricks. These other guys were telling me this. They would start putting soap down the pipe, and or warm soapy water in their bucket. They would just start dumping it in there, dumping it in. This stuff used to be frozen in there. That's how rotted it was before. And we get it loose eventually. This one, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I want to start pouring warm water with soap and in case I can't get it free, and then before you know it, then I might have more circuits popping. So I already told them about it. They can do whatever they want with it. I already spent too much time over there. There's another trick too. They used to take fiberglass fish tapes, and they cut the end off because the ends are so fat, and they would put black electrical tape at the end, and then they would fold it and leave like a tail on it. It was weird, but it would help make it super thin so it could go through it. But when you have solid wire, I'm sure you got anybody that's watching this, solid wire, it's gonna be harder to pull in pipe, especially when you have how many of them in there. Another news with this new property manager, I am slammed right now. I am running like a madman, working late, like the last, I don't even know what day is this today. I think it's Thursday. Working later than I usually do, just so I can get these jobs out of the way. They started giving me like 10 work orders, then they gave me like 4 more work orders, and I'm getting killed on their jobs. But that's it. Wrap it up.